you. Okay. Anybody have any success stories they would like to share? Am I on camera?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
We added a new teammate.
Good job. One of the people from the thing.
Yep, the
Which
guy.
one?
How
Cameron.
did the overview go, Hector? Because obviously that wasn't like a normal one, right?
Yeah, it was good.
I
It was
mean, it
good.
wasn't like a organized 30-minute PowerPoint, right?
You were having fun.
Right. I'm just having fun.
Yeah, you were having fun.
I was just speaking from the heart, having fun.
Yeah,
And
I
they
like
kind
that.
of they kind of seemed to what?
they were into it. They liked it.
Yeah, they had fun. A little bit
I
of fun.
like that. I think that's a good way to do an initial meeting.
Yeah, it got me connected to my roots.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And it was also good to have some like good people on there.
Hmm.
Yeah, that helps.
That's always
Camera, cameras on,
yeah, cameras on. How
interacting.
you doing? Good to meet you. Now the big question, Hector, is
What are you going to do about it?
What are we gonna do with them?
what are we gonna do? And Matt said that the lady that we heard from Rob Tuesday, who made $100,000 her second year or before her second year in the business,
Hmm.
apparently Matt watched some kind of orientation she does with a new person that really gets them going quickly. And he said that was really important or really good what she does with a new person. And
Hmm.
just think about, the question is, what do you do with a new person? Is it really good or could it be improved on? And if you improved on that, what would that mean for them and your business? Matt, did you watch that 48 5-minute orientation? Because now Hector has a new person.
She didn't send it to me. It's an hour long what she does, but I didn't. I'm trying to get
Okay,
what
you
she
don't know
does.
what it is.
I asked her for it. Actually, let me check it. Maybe she did send it.
One thing about that lady that was impressive was, for those of you who saw her, Shonda, what did you get out of her? I mean, just by
She had
without the fundamentals, she just gave off a what?
she was excited. She had a sense of urgency. She was passionate. And it was like there's no way you're gonna say no to her.
Right.
She's what we call a hustler. Hustler.
Yeah, I mean, she had, and she was positive. She had a
You can tell
positive
she has
attitude.
belief too. Question,
Yeah.
she had belief in what she was doing because she through her experience, working for the funeral home.
Yeah.
Seeing how fast we delivered death claims was like the icing on the cake for her. No question about what she's doing.
It takes me back to that lady that I had an appointment with, I don't know, earlier in the year, who was a nurse who got in the insurance business, life insurance business, and just never had a problem with it because
She
she had
saw
she had seen so many people die and suffering in families. She had saw what financial problems, pressures are on people who are dying and dead and in the family. She said, man, selling life insurance is the easiest thing in the world.
Hmm.
we have a success story, if I may share.
Yes, sir. How
So,
much did you roll over?
no, it was rollovers today. But this lady called me mad. Husband is mad. Why are you mad? Your insurance keeps going up. Well, I cannot help you on a phone. Why don't we meet and let's talk about it? Shall we?
Is
Yeah.
this an end of term?
Yeah. Sure. I don't know how to use it. I'm glad. Let's meet in the office. Shall we? Shows up yesterday at 6 o'clock in the office. And boy, I was ready. I had the question lined up so good, Christian. I said, there's no way she's going to say no to me. Guess what was my first question?
You don't like your premiums going up, do you?
No.
Do you know why your premiums are going up?
No.
Tell me what's important to you. Help me understand how I can help you.
Why
How much
did you
money
buy
you
this
got?
life insurance in the first place?
Why did you buy life insurance in the first place? Because I wanted to protect my family against the
Ah,
potential
ah.
loss of income caused by my unfortunate early demise and
Yeah.
death.
That's a good reason to have it. You want to leave money behind in the we pass away. Is that true? And
Yes.
one thing we know, we all going to pass away. Isn't that, Christian?
Oh, yes, we
All
do.
right, Christian. Good. So the reason you want to call and you want to leave money behind, I presume you have saved a lot of money.
Not really. Or they said yes. I don't know.
No.
No, I haven't.
So tell me, I mean, for the last 56 years, you've been working for 30 years. How much money you have saved in IRA account which you're going to leave behind? Or are you going to live on?
What did they say?
$10,000.
How much?
$10,000.
10,000.
10,000. And you are, how old are you? 58, husband, 56, the wife.
Yes.
I said, can I tell you something? Are you planning to retire in El Salvador? She says, no, here. I said, can I tell you something, Christian? Not happening. I said, so tell me, why can't you pay this money? What's wrong with it? Oh, I understand our age is up and we just don't make enough money. I said, okay, you can continue with that problem, or would you like to know a solution? And you can continue. You can cancel it. Your kids will not have it. You will not have a retirement. You can live like that. No problem to me. But if there's a solution so that not only you can afford it and leave money behind for your children and hopefully retire with some dignity, would you like to hear about that? She said, what you have in mind? I said, let me show you what we did for you. And I showed her that compensation 15, 20 years ago, what she would have made. You kidding me? I said, no. Can I do this? I said, I don't know, but you can give it a try. Guess what? She filled up paperwork. So who's the first person, Christian, you want to talk to who be in the same situation? My sister. What's her name? Dina. Okay. Who be the second person? My church sister. What's her name? Anita something. What time they go to bed?
Jay, listen to this.
Huh?
Jay, listen to this.
What time they go to bed? I don't know. Have you called them after 6 o'clock before? Yeah. Let's make
Hector,
them a
listen
call.
to this.
Let's make them a call. She called. I told her what to say, that I have something to share with you, which I'm facing in my finance. Just tell her that and set up a time. So we set 2 appointments. She filled her paperwork. I said, all you need to do is just watch me work and learn and get the license. Can you do that? She said, yes. I said, okay, now we can take your paperwork. So what do you want to do with this policy? If I could make this money, I don't want to cancel it. I said, I think that's a good idea. So she kept the policy. She filled up paperwork, and I have 2 appointments. So that was a good story.
And that is done, Matthew.
That's how you get somebody started.
Without a
Orientation or a plan.
orientation. I can honestly tell you, I never orientated anybody.
Yeah.
Ever.
Who's the first person you want to call? That's your orientation.
Right. Why? Because Larry Weidel taught me early on. He said, never give your infant babies steak.
Yeah, that's a good thing to say.
Give them baby food.
Baby food, baby.
If you give a baby filet mignon tenderloin or lobster,
They'll choke.
they will not
Be able to chew it.
appreciate it.
And they'll choke and die.
They don't need it. There's no reason to tell people more than they need to get them in the
Mindset of helping calling
field.
Yeah.
And Rob said two brilliant things, Hector.
Mhm.
What were they?
He said a lot of really good things.
I know, but right up front, his business, two things he said: you learn
At the KT.
you learn the business at the kitchen
Table.
nice
Yes.
Tambria. You learn the business on appointments. You learn the business at the kitchen table. You grow the business
At the meeting.
And the
meeting to meeting. So yesterday we had 42 on here. Today we have 38.
Mhm.
I'm about to flip over my pool table. Why?
Your back.
Because we're smaller today. Do we want to grow or not? Do you want to grow or not? Okay. So when people need to earn money, it is very important to invest time doing what?
Showing them how to earn money.
Yeah, what is the analogy, Hector? Jay? Oh yeah. IPA, not the beer.
Income producing activity.
Yeah, what is it, Jay?
Income producing activity.
Income producing activities. It's always asking yourself, is what I'm doing producing a income? Now that's important only if you
Want an income.
want an income. Now,
Yeah.
and if you're not worried about an income, you don't want an income, you don't need an income, income's not important to you. Spend your time doing NIPA, which is
Non-income producing activity.
non-income producing activities. Hour-long orientation. I'll see you Saturday at the training. That ain't the business. That's not the business. Conversation. See you next meeting. No, that's not the business. I don't know what business that is, but it isn't our business.
Crazy.
Our business is warm market field training and changing lives by taking two words. What are the two words, Augusto? It's the opposite of what you do. Anybody got a guess?
Action now.
I'm not trying to be mean. Yeah, massive action.
Massive action.
Why massive action?
Massive action equals massive results and massive income.
Right, massive action is what creates a massive income.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Little activity, little action equals
Little income.
little income. More appointments, more
Money.
income. Less appointments, less
Income.
income. Anybody have any questions or other success story? Now, I would recommend, Tony, and what you said jogged my memory, and Hector, you too, about Kendrick yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I would do with these two people, Tony and Hector?
Mm-hmm. What would you do?
Anybody know where my mind is? Remember, the goal of a mentor is to get the mentees
Thinking
like the mentor,
Find out.
Walking like the mentor, talking like the mentor,
That's true.
behaving like the mentor, living like the mentor, because when the mentee does what the mentor does or did, then and only then can the mentee expect to reap the results of the mentor.
Mm.
Do the free number.
Yeah, that's one VIN number.
Okay, so what is my big in my mind, based on what we heard from Tony and Hector, what is the screaming siren in my mind right now? The main thing. Matt, any idea?
It's got to be getting them in the field immediately, or else doing a plan for them. But Tony's already has one.
Hector?
I was going to say that and maybe do their VIN number and find out why they're getting involved. The goal.
Okay. It's like, in my mind, it's Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick. My question is like, okay, I wonder how quickly Kendrick is going to quit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Because I know Kendrick is going to
quit.
In fact, he might have already quit. Why?
It's just the nature, human nature.
Because he might have got on Google down one of them negative rabbit holes and quit. True or false?
But his mom is in the business, so he probably last at least a couple weeks.
Yeah, I think so.
You can't assume that.
That's true.
I would never assume that.
He came to her, but yeah.
Okay. All I'm saying is I would rather have my attitude than yours.
Got it. Yeah, we're meeting today.
I mean,
at 12 noon.
Man, I would rather err on the side of
Caution.
He's going to quit.
Yeah.
So I, in my mind, I know what. Finish the sentence. I know what
Most
Kendrick
Needs
to see, experience, learn, do to become successful.
Mm-hmm.
And I also know that without me, he's not going to do any of those things.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to think. He doesn't know what he needs to learn. He's afraid. He probably might doubt. And I know I need to
work fast.
What's
Show him
that?
success. Show him success.
I need to build him up.
Mm-hmm.
My relationship with him must become strong.
15 hours.
15 hours, 5 hours. I need to get 5 hours with him in the next 2 days or 3 days. He needs to know I'm serious, and I'm going to see if he is serious.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I'm having a lunch with her if that counts.
And if you want to win,
mm-hmm.
you will make time for us to be on a Zoom or get together live. And do
income
whatever the leader, the mentor encourages you to do. Why?
Because they know how to, show you success.
It's like Hector, a new associate. Look, you don't have to do it my way forever. But guess what?
It works.
Is your way working?
No.
You have no way. So we have a way. So I would suggest, why don't you try it our way first before you
quit?
Or
try yours.
Try it your way.
Okay. Yeah.
You've been trying it your way how long?
23 years.
Where are you at?
Working at a bar.
Okay. So what we need to do is get 15 appointments out of the way, like
ASAP.
Yesterday,
mm-hmm.
because in those 15 appointments, in those 10 appointments,
mm-hmm.
guess what you are going to learn?
The business itself.
Everything you need to learn.
Yep.
Basically everything you need to learn. And you're also going to see on those 10 or 15 appointments, Jay, what?
Results, exactly what we do.
And you're going to see what?
Objections?
Yeah, the good, the bad, and the ugly, right?
Yeah.
You're going to have some good experiences. You might have some bad experiences. You might, but every appointment you go on, guess what you're going to get?
So you're gonna learn something new.
Experience.
Valuable experience. And if the appointments are easy and they become a client easily, you're not going to learn much.
Hmm.
But those are good because you're going to qualify for your field training bonus. And every one of those, every one by one, you're going to get $200. And man, if you can do 10 of those in the next 30 days, or how long do they have to do that?
90 days.
Okay. Yeah.
60 days and 90 days to get past the test.
Yeah.
You didn't even tell nobody 90 days, nothing.
Okay, which is it? We need to know because you need to sell people on a
60
vision.
days.
The answer is 60 days to
60
get
days.
100% of the money.
Yeah.
And then
And
61 to 90 days, you can
50%
get
of the money.
50% of the money.
50% of the
After
money.
90 days,
Zero.
you get zero of the money. And then I tell them that's still good because that's the only way I knew how to get done in the first place. We never had this incentive. So it's even better than before. So just get licensed in the shortest amount of time. And let's go ahead and get you 100% of that money and then go from there.
So if a person did, so you're saying, Alice, within the first 60 days, every one client and one new associate,
1,000
They get-
one by 1,000.
they get one by 1,000, they get $200.
You got it.
Yes. Yes.
So if you painted a vision in a person and said, like, Denise, how honestly, okay, what's your full-time work schedule, Denise?
Honestly,
Yeah. No. I mean, if you're back at Xerox or you're back at Hewlett Packard or wherever you used to work,
8 hours a day.
when do you get home?
Oh, probably around 6, 7.
Okay. And generally speaking, what do you do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday evening, and Saturday afternoon? What do you do?
Watch TV.
Which is the best 2 nights for you to get trained?
Maybe Monday and Wednesday.
Okay, so if we did 4 appointments a week, 4 weeks in a month, that'd be 16. If 8 of them equal success, 50%, and the 8 of them don't, that would be if 8 become a client and 8 get involved, how much bonus is that?
1,600.
And if you did that 2 months in a row, just 4 appointments a week, 2 nights in a week, if you did 32 training appointments, your training bonus would be how much?
3,200.
$3,200, and you'd be fully
Licensed and trained.
licensed and trained.
Trained.
Now, what would you do with an extra $3,200 training bonus?
Oh, I could do several things. That would be good.
What would you do with it?
I'm back at HP. I'd go on some vacations.
Where would you go?
I don't know, out of the country to one of the islands. I like the islands.
Little getaway?
Maybe. Yeah, I'd get away.
And that would help you out tremendously to be able to do that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What do you like to do on the islands?
Relax. We literally, really get a good book and lay back and read by the water, by the beach.
Get
Have
by
a
the
drink,
ocean,
have
get yourself
have a nice, sweet, pretty drink in my hand while I'm doing it.
So basically do nothing.
That's right. Basically do nothing.
Wow. Well, how's that game plan sound?
I like it.
Okay. So now I, Hector, have to what?
Show them success. Work,
Get to work.
get to
Get to
work.
work, right?
Massive activity.
Now I have to rearrange my life around Denise's schedule and
Show her results.
Denise's schedule. I have to rearrange my life around Denise's schedule and
Show her results.
her referral schedule,
Oh yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, Kristen, I must give up my
Free time.
Time
freedom
to get freedom.
to get freedom, right, for a period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need to develop Kendrick and whoever your person was. I know that if I don't train Kendrick and get them productive,
They'll quit.
I'm still going to have to be the
lone producer.
producer.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be the producer.
Mm-mm.
I want to be the broker.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have the one that doesn't have to do appointments.
Mm-hmm.
I came here to live the dream. I came here to be the broker, not the agent. And I know as an agent without agents, I better know how to create some agents. Otherwise, I'm going to have to stay the agent
Forever.
Right. And y'all, other people can stay agent forever, but I ain't staying the agent forever. I've been an agent 5-6 years. I want to try what it's like to be a broker now. I'm tired of watching Bruce live the dream. I want some of it. That making any sense, everybody? Or am I just singing to the choir? You already know?
Yeah, man.
Huh?
Makes sense.
Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's like in my mind, I know what difficulties Kendrick is going to face. Why?
Shit, you've
Because
seen
we
it
all
1,000
face
times.
we all face the same difficulty.
Yeah, we've been through it with other people too.
Right. But he doesn't know what he has no idea what's about to hit him today.
Put the armor on him.
Exactly right.
Because that would be
And
a
how
good.
do you put the armor on him, Jay?
You got to equip him. I would say
I'd say two things.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, Jay? How do you put the armor on people? Number one, the key to building relationships.
Be real.
in the field, getting the results.
Number one, time with people.
Mm.
Okay.
And that's in the field, because in the field is time, Jay.
Yeah.
And on a phone call is
Time,
Jay. And on a Zoom call, that's
It's
time, Jay. And as they get to know you and your heart, your values, your dedication, they build their confidence in you, a relationship with you. And when people have a relationship with you, what's the old saying? It's not true.
Yeah.
But it's somewhat true.
People will quit easier on their boss than they would on their friend.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
They say, well, if friends don't quit on friends. Now that's not true, but it's kind of true. Okay, because I've had some friends quit. That's why I know it's not true. It sounds good. Okay. And maybe friends will stay longer. Okay, but that doesn't mean they're not going to quit a tough business.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's a great business, wonderful business. We do what's right. It's a crusade, but it's easier to work at 7-Eleven. Right.
In the armoring process, would you say, okay, so if I'm
so the first part is
time,
and what's the second part?
I think maybe go on Google and type in Primerica and show them what they're going to see, so you can handle that stuff up front.
I don't think it's. I think it's important to know what are the top objections on Google.
Mm-hmm.
What are they?
The pyramid scam one.
It's a scam.
MLM.
It's multi-level marketing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pyramid. Those are the. Is that the main thing?
Yeah, it's really saying bullshit.
I'm always talking to people about that up front,
Mm-hmm.
even before the IBA.
Mm-hmm.
because I want everybody to know what a pyramid is and what a pyramid isn't and why we aren't.
Mhm.
Do any of you have any question about that? Like, what is a pyramid? Do you have any doubt about that? Or do you not know how to overcome that? Kristen, is that clear to you?
I actually would like a explanation, like a verbal explanation on how to articulate that to a
Okay,
client.
perfect. Check this out. So somebody says, well, I heard that you guys are a pyramid. First thing I say is, well, that's very common thing. And hey, that's not the if that's the first time you heard that, can I share something with you?
It ain't gonna be the
It will
last.
never, it ain't gonna be the last. Okay. That is going to be your daily or weekly reality.
Yeah, well, if you're recruiting, that's for sure.
That misconception, that lie will never go away. Okay. Now, so the question is, what's the question? What is a pyramid,
What
right?
is a pyramid?
So what is a pyramid? Hey, see, first characteristic of a pyramid is, well, is there illegal? Let me see. Let me try this. I've never done this, but I'm going to try it. Hey Siri, what is an illegal pyramid?
A pyramid scheme is an unsustainable, illegal business model where investment returns are typically from the principal of investments or membership fees instead of from the underlying investment gains. This is from cornell.edu.
Okay, so a pyramid is people putting in principal. What is that?
Money.
Money.
So like I gotta make an investment in my product. I gotta buy my goods.
That's right.
I gotta buy my coffee. I gotta buy my tea. I gotta buy my coffee and tea. I gotta make the investment.
Yeah, but and they're promising a return. And how a pyramid works is you put in, let's say, $1,000, and then your job, Kristen, is to get 3 people to put in 1,000, and you will get 2,000 back, and the other 1,000 will be distributed upline. And then your 3 people, for them to get double their money investment return, they each have to get 3 people to put in $1,000 for them to get their 2,000, and then those 3, and then that's a pyramid. Now, number 1, it's illegal, and number 2, there's no product or service being involved, and all the money that is made comes from people paying a fee, an enrollment fee into the pyramid.
So Christian, just for clarity, what
That's
Jay
what we
said,
want here, Ellis, and thank you, because one thing we want is clarity.
yeah, what Jay said about, for buying the tea and all that stuff, that's not the same thing.
No, because when he says about the coffee or whatever, when there's a product involved, it's not illegal.
It's multi-level.
It's network. Well, it can be multi-level marketing, and many multi-level marketing companies are illegal pyramids.
Wow.
Why?
They're just disguising it with the product.
Exactly. And when I say no, let me scratch that.
Most of the money.
That was wrong. Many multi-level marketing companies are illegal because there's a product, but they're making money the same way that a pyramid makes the money, because the product is worth $5 and they sell it for $200. It's basically snake oil, and they're selling a inventory to people of a product that is not worth anything, but they charge a lot for it to pay out the commissions and make it legal because you're actually buying a product. So now it's legal, but it's really just legal because they're operating as a pyramid. And all they're trying to do is get people recruited, selling them a dream, big house, be your own boss, drive a Mercedes. And all you need to do is get three who get three who get three, which, by the way, guess what?
Is a great plan.
Which, by the way, what?
Is a great plan.
No. Never happens. It never happens. I'm not saying it's mathematically true, but it
Never
takes more than
never
just
happens.
three
So
to
I'm
get
not
three.
into selling people on a plan that
Never happens.
never happens.
Right.
I just can't do it.
Mm.
And I tried it, and I tried turning that into my op meeting, and I almost went out of business in the early 1990s.
Really?
Yes. Oh, I tried it. I changed everything, and I went to an MLM model. And it was the biggest mistake I ever made, listening to somebody and not using my own brain or common sense. So, Kristen, pyramids are illegal. Pyramids don't have a product. Pyramids, the money is made by people putting money in, and then those people putting money, getting people to put money in, etc. And eventually what happens is the police show up, some people go to jail, and the last people in lose all their money. That's what happens. Now, when you put in your $99 and your $25 for your software, stud, your tuition, etc., how much money do we make of that?
None.
Zero. Another way to look at it is those companies are paid to recruit. We are not paid to recruit. The only time we are paid is when
We take somebody in the field and show them results and get a client to give us a check, and that check becomes
the only
money to
time
us.
we make money is when you actually sell a financial product manufactured by one of our strategic financial services partners.
Right.
And then they pay us. Like you send in money to Infidelity, and then Fidelity has an agreement with Primerica, a brokerage fee, and then Primerica distributes that brokerage fee to the people in our distribution system, our business. Now, what's a pyramid about that?
Nothing.
Do you think what's the possibility of it being illegal?
It's too regulated to be illegal.
Right. You got to get a securities license for goodness gracious.
It's a Fortune 1000 company.
It's a Fortune 1000 company worth $10 billion that stock is traded. What's the chances of what we're doing is illegal?
Little.
There is no chance. Are we promising returns to people?
No way.
No. So if anybody says we are a pyramid, obviously
they don't understand how business works.
They don't understand what a pyramid is, and they don't understand what we are, because if you knew what we are and you knew what a pyramid was, you would understand how ridiculous a statement that is, or how ridiculous that opinion is, or how ridiculous that belief is.
Yeah.
Any questions about that? Now, the other confusion is multi-level marketing. How does multi-level marketing work, Kristen?
I have no clue.
Okay. Let's say we're multi-level marketing computer mouses, and I'm the founder. I'm the SNSD.
You can draw it on your board. That'd be greater.
Well, just real quick. I buy this for $100. I sell it to Tony for $200. Tony sells it to Kristen for $300. Kristen sells it to Jay for $400. Jay sells it to Matilda for $500. And Matilda sells it to the client, the consumer, for $800. In multi-level marketing, at every level, the price of the product goes up, and that's how they build in the commissions.
Hi, this is Monique. May I say something?
Yes, but let me say one other thing. It's kind of like retail. Where if I was a mouse manufacturer, I would buy raw materials, right, and manufacture this mouse. And then I would sell it to a wholesaler for a higher price than the raw materials that I had to acquire to make the mouse. Now I sell it to a wholesaler for a higher price, right? And then the wholesaler sells it to the retailer for a higher price, and then the retailer sells it to the consumer for the highest price. That's similar to multi-level marketing.
Capitalism.
And there's nothing illegal about that. There's nothing illegal about that. But that's just how, when you buy retail, you understand that that's the, you know, that's, you're paying the most. I mean, the retailer that you're buying it from did not buy it for that. Right. And the retailer bought it from the wholesaler, not for that, but for less. The wholesaler bought it for less. And then the person manufacturing brought all that stuff to make this for less. You with me? Okay, now who was that spoke up?
Monique.
Monique.
Okay, Monique.
A few MLMs, and they don't work like that. That might be an older version of it.
Yep.
One of them, and I'll share the names. I'm that confident. One of them is One Hope Wine out of Napa Valley.
Okay.
The price is the price all day long. You're getting 90-point quality wine for as low as $20-$30. But if you don't like dry wine from Napa Valley, that's not your preference, then you wouldn't shop there. But if that's a preference that someone likes, that's a place they would shop. The other one is a little different because
hold on a second. Hold on.
Okay.
So let's say we got a bottle of wine and it's for $30.
She's trying to support her MLM. So no.
DJ, you're not muted.
DJ.
Okay.
I got
it. Hey, sorry, coach.
Look, that's okay. Hey, look, I'm not against I'm not against any of that. It's not illegal. Nothing wrong with building a team. Every company works that way, by the way. Yep. My daughter sells software.
Hey, my mom used to work for It Works.
She sells software and she gets a commission. Her sales manager gets a commission. The general manager gets a commission, and the president gets a commission, and the owner, who's never there, gets a commission. There are levels of compensation. I'm not against multi-level marketing. I'm just explaining how it works.
And how we're different.
And how people make money selling how do different levels of people make money off of one product? Now, what I would like Monique to understand is if there's a $30 bottle of wine, and if there's 4 levels of people, a rep, a sales manager, a district manager, an owner, how do all those people get, and then there's the wine manufacturer, how do all of those entities get paid on a $30 bottle of wine? Explain it to me.
Because we also are a fundraiser. I'm a cause entrepreneur with them. So 10% of your purchase for the wine you select goes to either the One Hope Foundation or
how does the wine manufacturer make money?
They get a percentage off of the wine that's at the winery.
The person that makes the wine, I'm saying.
Yeah, they have a winery. There's a whole vineyard in California. So for the wine that's sold on the property of the vineyard is where they make money, and the little bit of pennies that they make off of what's on the sites that we have as cause entrepreneurs.
How does the vineyard make money? How does the vineyard make money, Monique?
Selling wine for the customers that are local right around there.
Okay, and how much do they sell a bottle of wine for, Monique?
Everywhere you go, you're going to see the same prices for the same product.
Okay, so let's say it's $30. So how does the vineyard make money selling wine for $30 a bottle?
It's
really easy, from the sale of it. But there are other things they're doing.
No, not by the sale of it. But how do they make 30? If they sell it for 30,
they mark it up. It costs them 20 to make,
or 15, or 10.
Yeah, or 5.
To make
or
it
5.
Same thing if you go to a local store in Frederick.
Every kind of purchase.
Every business.
You'll pay more for Linganore wine, but if you go to the winery, you'll get it for cheaper.
Right.
Wineries
But even if it's cheaper, Jay, if they're selling it for
Still
$20
gotta make-
and not $30 in the store, because the
Right.
store's got to make some money, they mark up the wine.
Exactly.
Well, if
Still costs
Langenor makes a
more
bottle of
than
wine,
the
they're not going to sell it for how much it
the
cost them
cost
to
for them
make.
to
They're going to
make
mark it up.
Yeah,
And if then they're going to give it to somebody who's going to sell it to somebody else,
And
that
they're gonna
person
mark
has
it
to
up
make
too.
money, so they're going to mark it up. Now, if that person's going to get somebody else to sell it, they're going to have to mark it up again to have that person make some money. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. So I should have told you
Good.
that's
You need
that's
to.
the retail price on some of the 90-point wines. All of them are not 25, 20, and 30. There are some
It
that are
doesn't matter
more.
the price. I'm
but
talking
yeah.
about a concept, Monique. I'm talking about how does the wine manufacturer make money selling wine? How, Monique? I just told you. Repeat it back.
I have a question.
That's the retail price I gave you. So the price for the actual cost is going to be less.
Is $30. So how much do you think they how much does it cost them to make a bottle of wine if they're selling it for 30?
Probably 5.
Okay, 5 or 10 or 50. We don't know. And they're not going to tell us, are they?
No, hell no.
So when I asked you that question a minute ago, and you said something about 10% and fundraising, and that is not how it works. That was all wrong, and it's okay to be wrong. Okay, but it's not okay to keep being wrong.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. The way they make it is they have tractors and they have vineyards, they have farmers, they've got barns, they've got silos, I've been to many wineries in Napa. I've been to wineries in Italy. I mean, I've had the owners of the vineyards explain me the props. I've seen the people working. I've seen the people, processing the grapes. I've seen the chemists. I mean, I was with Peter Schneider, the president of the company in Napa Valley last year, going through this process. So I know how a vineyard operates, and I know what a winemaker is, and I know how the vineyard makes money. Now, if you are in an organization selling wine from a vineyard, and if you have a team, now explain to me how you make money, and if you have a representative, how they make money, and then if they have a representative, how do they make money? How does it work? The levels.
They have different levels for different people, right? And I'm on the call's entrepreneur level.
Okay.
My whole idea of what I'm doing, this is
No, not your idea.
No,
how
I know,
how
but
do
I
you
just
make
want you to
money?
know.
How do you make money selling a $30 bottle of wine?
They do get a percentage.
No, how much do you get? How much do you get?
Something like per bottle, like I think it's 10 or 12.
So if you sell a $30 bottle of wine, you make $10?
Pretty much, yeah. But I'm not selling it for me as individual, because most of my clients are not like every now and then someone randomly will come to the website as an individual buying a bottle. But my clientele is connected to like people who are doing events, so they're needing cases of wine.
Okay. It doesn't matter the volume. If I buy a case of wine, how much do you make?
Depending on what the cost of the wine is in the case.
Well, let's say it's $100.
10%.
Okay, so you make a 10% commission.
Right now are 10%.
So you make a 10% commission on a case, right?
That's what I'm telling right now. I'm going based on what's in my back office right now.
It doesn't have to be an exact number. I just want the concept.
You got to buy the wine, and then she has the wine, and she sells the wine. She buys it for less than she sells it. She marks it up.
Okay, now if she gets
I
me
have a
selling
question.
wine for her, what do I make?
You probably got to mark it up again.
That's what I said in the beginning, Matt.
I have a
She
question.
ain't saying yes.
She just says she don't mark it up. So
I have a question. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, Noma, what's your question?
What are we supposed to say to people if they say that it's a pyramid?
We tell them, do they know what a pyramid is?
Say it is.
Okay, so let's
say
practice.
It is, and you're gonna
I don't
be
know
broke
what
for the rest.
I don't know what a pyramid is, but this sounds like a pyramid.
Well, do you know
So do you work?
Yes, I work.
So at your job, do you have a CEO? And then you can draw it out. Do you have a CEO?
Yes.
How many?
We have a board.
So you have one CEO.
Correct.
Do you have any presidents?
No.
No presidents. What's
No.
next after the CEO? Any
Sir
vice
manager.
presidents?
The operations officer.
So you have the CEO and then you have the operations officers. Now
Mhm.
remember, you're drawing it out. You draw the pyramid and you put it up there, CEO
Gotcha.
1. How many operation officers?
4.
4. Do the CEO make more money than the operation officers?
Yes.
And under the operation officers, do you have any
Regional
supervisors
manager.
or
Monique, don't
managers?
leave. Monique, don't leave.
Supervisors or managers, anything like that?
Yes, we have supervisors. We
How
have
many?
managers. We have
About
probably like 12 of those.
about 12. Do the
Yeah.
operation managers make more money than those supervisors?
Yes.
Under those supervisors, is it the laborers now, or do you have managers?
No, there's managers and then there's like hourly wage.
Okay, so under the hourly wage, where do you fall into that?
One of the managers.
So you're one of the managers right there. And
Correct.
under the hourly wage, the laborers. All
Correct.
of these other people are under the
Yeah, the
laborers.
custodians and all that. Yeah.
So do you make more than those laborers?
Yes.
Absolutely. So under those laborers, and you're seeing everybody there, do those laborers and you have the same chance to become that CEO?
Nobody's thinking about that.
Nobody, do you have the chance to do it?
No, because no.
Absolutely not. This looks like you're in the pyramid to me. But here, we actually do. Everybody has that opportunity to become that CEO. And you put it upside down.
Okay.
Basically, you just show them. People don't
Thank
know
you. I
they're
got
in a
lost
pyramid.
about the wine. I'm sorry,
That's
y'all. I
called the
just got
corporate
lost.
pyramid.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
company,
people don't know that they're working in the pyramid. They don't think like that. So you just show them, draw it out and show it to them.
And then you could show them the upside down. And then Christian, can you show them about like the 3 by 3 by
See,
3?
but
Or you
here's
think
the
that's
problem that when people
Difference
say
is
that,
the
don't do
difference
that?
is that
Okay.
Listen
Time
to
out.
Christian.
time out. When people accuse you of being in a pyramid, it's because you're trying to recruit them.
To recruit somebody.
And because of social media and the proliferation of network marketing and multi-level marketing companies and people putting on a Facebook post that says, hey, I'm looking for people to make part-time money. Now, most people are completely skeptical because they've all seen that and called it and investigated, and they found out it was just one of those things. So much of the world is polluted because of all of these companies selling this type of get rich quick or make money from home, and then they call it up and they find out it's selling one of these goofball products.
It's a scam or something.
It's a scam, right? Or a multi-level marketing company. Nobody wants to do that.
Okay.
Right.
Nobody wants to
Thank
do
you.
that.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Now we can I
Bye,
think I
Augusto.
can be
You got it.
on target with the wine.
It's okay,
I'm
Augusto.
better. Thank you.
Okay. I used to work in construction. I'm a subcontractor. And the general contractors bid the Montgomery County, let's say, contract for 500,000. The general contractor, the big company, give the subcontractors the same job for 400,000. They already
They make
$100,000
20%.
profit.
They make 20%.
And after that, the contractors sometimes they give to a small contractors another maybe 300,000. And who do the work?
one that
We
gets
do
paid
the work.
300.
The 300 do the work.
Mm-hmm.
I think all the business work in the same way.
That's exactly right,
Augusto. Thank you for that. That helped a lot. Thank you.
The difference in our business is we show you who makes what up front, and you get to know here's your contract if you want to do the work, and you get this much, and then I'm gonna get this much for being the one that introduced you to it, and then Christian's gonna get this much, and Larry's gonna get this much, and Bruce is gonna get this much, and here who gets paid what, and it's open, and you can even go on the website and look up the numbers of what everybody makes. And so it's a Fortune 1000 company that's completely open about their compensation package. That's the best kind of business to me. Now, most people don't understand business and how business works at all because they've been brainwashed to go get a job with the hourly wage to work for someone else forever.
Right. They think just getting a salary or getting paid by the hour. Most people never think beyond that.
Exactly. It's stable.
They don't know what's going on behind the curtain at the company.
And they never will, because the company doesn't even tell anybody that. You can't even talk to the people next to you that do the same thing as you about what you make, because you might get paid different than them. And then the people above you are going to be pissed, and you'll probably ended up fired and looking for a new job. Then you learn, don't go talk about how much you make.
That's right.
Here we talk about
are not allowed to talk to each other about what they make, because if one makes more than the other, now the other's going to get pissed and they're going to go up price.
Exactly.
Now Monique.
Christian.
That's
Monique. Do I know? We lost Monique.
No, she's there.
She's just muted. Here, I can try to unmute her.
Do I know Monique? Monique, do we know each other?
Yeah, she's here with Tony. She's been here a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I really am confused. I want to know how the wine comp works, and I still don't understand it, and I've been doing this a while.
Christian's thirsty.
You know what I'm saying, Kristen?
Think about selling wine.
I don't understand all that.
Maybe it's in her contract. Maybe it's in her contract.
I mean,
like whatever
Christian.
she signed.
Yeah.
Like,
Christian, for teaching's sake, I think it's still important to repeat the difference between the pyramid you're talking about that's illegal and the pyramid that people are saying in general. In that case, they don't know either. So then there's businesses that have a pyramid structure and other things that have the pyramid levels but are legal.
Well, the thing about it is, Ellis, people think that if you're in something recruiting people, you're in a pyramid.
Right.
That's the
so
problem.
that's one piece. That's one piece.
By the way, this is
that's not true.
This is a big point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. Let's clarify it.
How many companies recruit people?
All of them.
Every single
Everybody.
one.
Do you think
Every
Microsoft or Google,
Monique's
or
back.
Tesla or Nvidia, all of these tech companies, what type of students do they want coming out of the technical universities?
The best ones.
They all want the best.
Yep.
It's all every company is trying to get the best talent. Every sports team is trying to get the best
talent. Every church wants new people. Every Boy Scout group recruits people. Every airline is recruiting people. Everybody, McDonald's is recruiting people.
Man, Little League football teams are starting to recruit now, man. They're starting to steal kids from other
that's the
other
difference.
teams.
That's the difference between the good teams and the bad teams, Jay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Miguel says broker agent. That's
when
what
I got my job. I did an interview at my construction company, I'm at retail, and then the restaurant. Kristen, what was they call it an interview, but what was it really?
Recruiting.
It was recruiting.
Yeah.
They're recruiting. We're going to pay you this if you do this. And you see if you want to work together in the interview, true or false.
Mm-hmm.
They're checking you out and you're checking them out. It's a recruiting process. So this whole thing that recruiting is bad or recruiting is weird or there's something wrong with it if somebody's doing it or if you do it is complete bullshit.
Garbage, baloney.
Off this hook. Okay. Now we're not going to get to it today because it's time to say adios.
But Christian, can I say something?
Of course.
Sometimes I don't think that it's actually that people think it's a pyramid or even that they care that it's MLM because it's only when it's something that they deem unfavorable, or it's only when it's like you're doing insurance. They don't care about Avon, they don't care about Mary Kay, they don't care about Organic Gold, they don't care none of those things are called pyramids and multi-level marketing schemes.
It's
Okay.
crazy.
It's
And
only
real estate.
yeah, yeah, it's only when it's something that people feel like they could get frowned upon from talking to their friends or family about. Then it's called a pyramid or multi-level marketing. None of those other things, the five links, all of those other ones, none of those things to most people are called those things.
Right.
It's just
I
life
feel like it's
insurance.
only when they feel like if they say
I
something.
don't know about that. I would think that would
Yeah.
depend on the person.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I mean, if you're talking to someone and they're saying, well, I used to sell Mary Kay, but I don't want to do this, like I think it has a lot to do with what people view as something that someone else could feel, they could feel bad about or get frowned upon for doing. I don't really think, I guess I'm just saying, I don't really feel like that's the objection really for a lot of people, that they feel like it's a pyramid or multi-level marketing. I don't think that in this day and age, as many people have issues with multi-level marketing companies. I think it's just because it's something that they feel like they'll get pushback from others about, that they use that
And that keeps them out of it.
as
Oh,
an
you
excuse.
sell
Yeah.
life
And
insurance,
that might
Shonda.
be, that might be the case, but they still say that's a pyramid.
Oh yeah, I understand. I'm just saying, I just don't really think it's it. I don't really think that that's the reason. Especially if they don't even know what a pyramid is when you ask them.
And the truth of it is, or what is the truth?
We're not a pyramid.
Well,
It's a
based upon
compensation
Shonda,
package.
you there, Shonda?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you are. You say, well, people don't feel bad about it, or they accept it. It's been around. They don't say Mary Kay's a pyramid or whatever. But our model, our compensation system, is not something to
Feel bad about.
feel bad about. It's not something to
Be
Shy away
ashamed,
from.
embarrassed about.
it's
Be
not
ashamed
something
of.
to tolerate. It's
Mhm.
not something to
Be
accept.
ashamed of.
That's just the way it is.
No, it's our uniqueness. It's what makes
Be
us.
proud of it.
So it's what makes us who we are. It's what gives you the opportunity to build a business, an actual business.
Right.
So,
It's your only way of getting financially independent quickly.
Yeah.
so when you talk about it, do you share that it's a team approach um to business? I mean, like what words do you use to say so it can be like concise? That's what I'm trying to.
Have you heard him use the car dealership example, Noma?
I don't think so.
Where he talks about if you were to go into a car dealership, like we're not multi-level marketing, but what we have is multi-level compensation. Where
Okay,
on
that
any
works.
transaction, there are multiple people that get compensated in a transaction. For
Mhm.
instance, have you ever purchased a car, Noma? You ever been to the car dealership?
Yes.
And the person that's selling you the car, that sales representative, do you think
Mhm.
that's the only person that gets paid when you buy that car?
No,
Who else do you think might get compensated when you buy that car?
probably the loan company. Like if I take a loan for the car,
Dealership owner.
probably
So
the dealership owner,
Service manager.
the
The
people who
manager,
clean the
that one that
car.
always comes over, he got to write something on the paper just to
Yeah,
make it seem like he
put
did
his
something,
initials.
right?
Yes.
Absolutely, right? Because all of those people, when you purchase a car, all of those people are going to get compensated when you buy it. Not just the salesperson, you had the sales manager, sometimes the people that are working finance in the background, and of course, the owner of the dealership. Well, our business works in a very similar way. When we help a client with financial services, there are multiple people that get compensated in that transaction. So we are not multi-level marketing, but what we really have is multi-level compensation.
All
And
right,
isn't that
thank you.
great?
That works. Thank you.
In cars, you have a car salesman, you have a sales manager, a general manager, and an owner.
Gotcha.
generally, at least 4 levels.
Mhm.
Now, do you have a problem with the way car dealerships compensate the people who work there?
No, I just want my car.
There you
No.
go. Then you'll have no problem with the way we do it because we do it the exact same way. How's that sound?
So, Kristen, did that help somewhat too? Good.
It did. Thank you.
Great question.
Monique.
Thank you, Shonda.
Monique. Hope I didn't run Monique out of the business.
You may have.
Oh no, I've been an entrepreneur since the age of 12. You can't run me away from what I do naturally.
Good,
Okay?
good. I
I
want to
might
get
have
to know.
difficulty multitasking because I'm still under the weather sick this week.
Okay.
But you can't run me away. What's up?
Okay.
Christian wants some of your wine.
Yeah, I don't want to run you away. I want to get to know you and work together and do something great in business together.
Sounds awesome. I'm down for the cause.
Yeah, there you go. And that subject is not an easy one. And compensation packages from company to company are so different. And ours is complicated, to be quite honest with you. The bonuses, the levels, the production, the people, what you have to do to ring the bells.
It's so good.
It's spectacular. It's incredible, but it ain't that easy to explain.
Right.
And I mean, generally speaking, the override is, with 2 levels. But when you get into RVP, SVP, NSD, SNSD, and the different productions and all that, the bonuses and the structure and all that, it takes some time, and that's okay. Saturday morning, we got a great training at 10 o'clock. I'm available for a business overview if you have guests.
RVPs we're meeting at 2:30, right? With Jasmine.
Let's go on that chat to find that out. Okay, Hector. Does everybody have their tickets for the big event? It's going to be incredible.
Got them.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anybody got a question? We're out of here.
Hey,
Hector. Great training today.
What's that?
This is great today.
I hope so.